Today I'm going to talk to you about uncountable nouns, so words that are neither singular nor plural, whose Italian counterparts are used in completely different ways. Like for instance the word money, which is the equivalent of denaro, yes, but also soldi, which we use in the plural form in Italian, but there is no monies. It's just money. It's always money because it's an uncountable noun. But we all know that money is just money, not monies. But there are other very important uncountable nouns that you may not be familiar with. And today I'm going to share with you probably the 3 most important ones. So keep watching. Welcome to my channel. Io sono Miriam Romeo. E se capisci l'inglese ma non riesci a parlarlo come vorresti, then I would love to be your English coach. Make your English sound smoother and more convincing with the 5 tips I share in my free pronunciation class. Click on the link in the description box below to watch it. The first uncountable noun I want to tell you about is information. Information is the equivalent of both informazione and informazioni. But in English, there's only information. You can't say informations. There is no plural. It's an uncountable noun, so it's not plural and it's not singular. Ecco le informazioni che ti servivano. Here's the information you needed. See, I translated informazioni, plural, with information. But because it's an uncountable noun, the verb is expressed in the singular form. Here's the information you needed. Here's, singular. Here's the information you needed. It's the information. It's a generic term. It means both l'informazione and le informazioni. But it's always information. Informations with an S is a big mistake. If you want to say mi servono delle informazioni, in English you say I need some information. I need some information. But what if you want to say one? So the actual equivalent of un'informazione. Just as you can't say informations, you can't say an information or one information. That's a mistake too. You say a piece of information or one piece of information. Mi serve un'informazione. If you want to specify that it's just one, you say I need a piece of information. I need 2 pieces of information. So if you want or need to specify the amount of information, you have to say 1 piece, 2 pieces of. A piece of information, 2 pieces of information. Or if you need to say delle informazioni, you say some information. But remember, you can't say an information or one information or 2 informations. Information is always information. And the same applies for advice, the noun advice. Again, advice is uncountable, so it's not singular, it's not plural. Advice is always advice. There is no advices, plural, and there is no an advice. So you can't say, I need some advices. The correct form is always, I need some advice. And you can't say, I need one advice or an advice, because it's uncountable. So if you want to say, mi serve un consiglio, and you want to specify that it's one, you say, I need a piece of advice. Adesso ti do 3 consigli. I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice. Non ho bisogno dei tuoi consigli. I don't need your advice. And the third word I want to tell you about today is news. Now, news looks like a plural word, but it's not. It's an uncountable word, and even though it's spelled with an S at the end, you use the verb in the singular form. The good news is that everything's okay. And the good news is not exactly la buona notizia, meaning one. Again, is generic. It's uncountable. It's not one and it's not many. It's news, the good news. If you want to say ho una notizia per te, you can of course say I have some news for you. Again, generic. But if you want to specify that it's one and you want to say the actual equivalent of ho una notizia per te, you say I have a piece of news for you. So it's not like news because it ends with an S is a plural and it's the equivalent of notizie, plural. And if you want to say notizia, singular, you say new. without the S. Absolutely not. News is always news. So you can say some news, or you can say a piece of news, 2 pieces of news, if you want to specify how many pieces of news. Una notizia, 2 notizie, etc. Of course, when it comes to translating it to Italian, you need to use either singular or plural. But in English, news is uncountable, just like advice and information. So it's always news, advice, and information. And if you want to specify the number, so the amount, you say a piece of, 2 pieces of, etc. Of course, there are many other uncountable nouns in English, but I feel like these 3 are probably the most important ones to know. Because I hear informations and advices a lot by non-native speakers, and not just Italian, but it's a big mistake. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Now don't forget to click on the link in the description box below to watch your free pronunciation class. And if you want to work with me, you can contact me at this email address right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.